What's up, guys? Welcome back to Up Top Kirby Vacuum, the best Kirby vacuum channel in the world. Today we're talking about how to clean your ceiling with the Kirby. So you got these attachments and you got some cobwebs on your ceiling. How you gonna clean it? Well, you got a couple of options. Damn it, I just hit my foot. Okay. You got a couple of options. You can use the duster brush right here, or you can use the wall and ceiling brush right here. I like this one because it's really made to do that, but it has a stiff bristle, it's got the wide mouth, so you can really go across the ceiling and the wall and grab those cobwebs that you really don't see until you grab them and move them. You know, they can be hidden on there. So don't sleep on this. You know, you tend to want to use this one because it's got the nice soft bristles and everything, but that's really made for eye level dusting. This is your wall and ceiling brush right here. So how do we attach this to the attachments? Okay. This bad boy, your floating elbow. Now this can go on either end of the extension wand. And depending on what you're doing is where you're going to put the floating elbow. If you are cleaning the floor, you're going to be using this as a handle, like this. And then you would come and take this guy. You wouldn't be using this for the floor. Okay, here you have your two wands. You put them together, give them a push and a twist so they stay together, and then you twist and pull to get them apart. Okay, push and twist to get them together. It's got those little ridges in there. They're gonna bite on when you push and twist. Okay, so if you're doing the floor, you're going like this. You've got your floor attachment that already has an angled neck at the bottom. You're using this as a handle, and you have power control right here. So if you're doing your bathroom mats and you don't want it sucking up the mat into the vacuum, you're gonna open that up, let out some air. That way you can clean it without sucking the mat into it, okay? But to do the ceiling, we're gonna take this off. We're still using our extension wands. However, we're gonna take the floating elbow. We're gonna take that off. You see the grip here? This is the grip. You wanna grab it there, grab it here, twist it right off, flip it around. Pop it in right there. Okay? Then grab your wall and ceiling brush right here, and you're gonna put this on like that. So now you can do the walls and the ceiling. Now my ceilings are 13 feet, so it's still not getting up there with that, but if I stand on something, I could. Okay, but do you see how you'll be able to easily get the ceiling with that? And then for the wall, you're just gonna turn it like that and get your wall that way. Now you're getting all of your cobwebs and everything right down from those hard to reach areas. You especially want to do this before you paint. Let me tell you something. When you go to paint, you are going to realize how many cobwebs you have on your wall. You have no idea how many you have on your wall right now. But when you go to paint, that's when you're going to find out, because you're going to paint right over them, and then they're going to move and you're going to see them. You're going to say, oh my God, and it's going to mess up your paint job. You need to use this before you paint. I am giving you very good advice right now that nobody else ever told me. Use your wall and ceiling brush before you paint. Even if you don't think there's anything there, you still want to go over your walls like this, flip it over, go over your ceilings like this. Because trust me, there's debris on your walls. There's cobwebs, there's dust, there's all kinds of things on your walls, and you do not want to paint over it, and then you have to clean it off of your brush, and it's a mess. Trust me, I have been there. Wall and ceiling brush, boom, boom. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you clean up. This is how you clean up. Okay? Yes, people. Yes. Up top, Kirby. Up top, Kirby vacuum. Let's go. All right? Get with it. Now, again, if you want to clean your floors, your floating elbow is going to twist off and go on the other side so you can do the floor. When I'm dusting, I use the floating elbow as a handle. When I'm dusting, boom, I attach my hose, I attach my floating elbow. Okay, you guys know how to attach the hose, right? Let me go ahead and cover that because I just assumed that you know, but maybe you don't. I showed you how to attach the attachments to the hose, but let me make sure you know how to attach the hose to the machine. Okay? Lift the light. That's the first thing you do. This is the light, the hood, whatever you want to call it. Lift that. This is the belt, this is the lock. The first thing you do is take the belt off. Right now, the belt is on. Green to green, belt is on. Okay? We need to take the belt off. Open the handle. I need to get some WD-40 on that thing. Red to red, go to bed. Okay? Unlock it. Jumps right off. Boom. That's how you take it off. So when the head is off, you're going to see that it's red to red because the belt is off of the machine. Got that? Good. Okay, now let's get the hose. Now pay attention. These feet, think of them like bird's feet. And that's the bird's perch. So you're going to put the feet on the perch first and then push it up. This lock has to be all the way over. It can't be like that because then, you see what happens? No dice. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? That's how you put the hose on the machine. Put the light down. Got it? Now you're good to go. Now you can take it one step further and take the handle off and make it much more compact, which is good. Okay? But you can leave it just like that also. It's completely up to you. I'm actually about to use mine just like this right now because I need to do my hard floors. So what we do, how do we do it? Okay, this is the way that I left it set up. What do I have to do right now? It's test time. If I want to do my floors, I got to take this handle and flip it around to the other side so I can use it as a handle. Okay, then I grab my hard floor attachment. Boom, boom. Give it a good twist. Okay, give it a good twist. Look at that. Line it up. Make sure it's nice and lined up. Right. It's plumb. Okay, Okay? Plug in the holes. Now listen, you want to tighten it by grabbing it here, not here, because this swivels. So you'll never tighten it by holding it here. You got to hold it here and here, okay? And give it a, you see? I'm gripping it here and giving it a, to really get it in there. This swivels so that the hose doesn't get tangled. That's a good feature. That's nice. So now you're in business. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So that's how you do it, y'all. That's how you do the ceilings and the floors. Now, you know what? Take a look at something. See that piece of furniture I got over there, that end table? Well, underneath it is dusty. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in for y'all to show you what I mean. Yeah, look at that. Ooh! Ooh! Shame. Shame, shame. Ooh! Oh my goodness. My. Well, you know what? We're about to handle that right now. Are y'all ready? It's going down. Hold on, let's get this set back up. Isn't that a shame? Now, without this, I would have to get on my hands and knees with a rag, a duster. And when you use a duster, what does it do? Just spread it around everywhere else. But not when you have the Kirby, baby. Best vacuum in the world. First of all, these attachments are nice and light, easy to handle. That's great. That's fantastic. The machine itself got some weight to it, but that's because it's a quality machine. But these attachments, very light. And what am I holding in my hand the majority of the time? The attachments. And you got a transmission on that thing anyway. So, but let me not get too far off topic. I digress. Okay, now, you see what I did? Look where I put the elbow. I put it on the end. I put the hose on this side right into the extension wand. And I put the floating elbow on this end because now I'm going to grab my duster and I'm going to put the duster right here. I'm going to angle it something like that. Because this way I can get under there just like that. I barely even have to get up from where I'm sitting. Okay, and that's going to get right under there without me having to bend down and do anything crazy. Okay, I'm going to turn on the Kirby and let's get to it. Oh, I don't even got it plugged in. Okay, the one thing about this machine is you have to plug it in. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay. Now, let's try that again. Okay, so did y'all see what I did there? How I opened it? Because it was sucking too hard on the couch, on the back of the couch. When I was vacuuming, it was sucking too hard and I couldn't move it. So I opened up that valve. I opened up that valve right there halfway, and it gave me the freedom and the slack to be able to move it freely while still cleaning. Okay, so you see what we got here? We got a wonderful piece of engineering that we can really maintain the cleanliness of our home with and really protect our investment. I mean, your home is your biggest investment, but what you put in the home is your second biggest, right? And what do we have to protect it? I'll tell you what. This machine right here, the Kirby vacuum, the best vacuum in the world. I just like it. I just like a machine that does what it's supposed to do. I like a clean home, and I like products that work. So, hey, what can I say? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.